One of the fun parts of attending a car show is getting to see vehicles and owners that have been profiled by Ride Connecticut in the past. Hi, it's Bud Wilkinson, and recently I bumped into Bill Needham of New Hartford, who owns a 1928 REO Flying Cloud. He told me the only thing that has changed since 2017 has been the car's gotten new upholstery. Bill Needham's 1928 REO Flying Cloud isn't a show car, rather a vintage model with loads of patina.
It's pretty typical of its day. It was actually a pretty good car. Probably arguably better than Fords and Chevys. I would put it a class up above that.
The New Hartford, Connecticut resident has owned the REO for a dozen years.
It was in storage for a long time, and then a few years ago I took it out and made it roadworthy. So now I'm driving. It's a driver. Yeah, that's what I wanted for us, just to drive and have fun.
The REO name stands for Ransom Eli Olds, the company founder who earlier launched what became the Oldsmobile brand. And Needham's Flying Cloud is powered by an inline 6-cylinder engine.
It probably does 45 or 50 miles an hour, but it takes bumps pretty decently. You know, it's I got the wrong size tires on it right now. I'm putting new ones on pretty soon, and that should change it a little bit better. But it drives pretty good.
The Flying Cloud has loads of period features, including suicide doors on both sides, a soft top integrated into the roof, and even a footrest for passengers seated in the rear of the car. Then there's the windshield.
The windshield turns out, this is kind of your air conditioning. You close it when it's cold. If you want a little more air coming through, you just swing it out. And there is also another vent right here that you have a lever down at the bottom, and here you can move it back and forth so air comes into that's your air conditioning. Inside, a few different things. The parking brake is quite different than today's. You just pull it all up. And there is a starter. You have to use a starter button to push the thing in to get it going. And you see the little gas pedal, it's about this big, and right next to it is a footrest. So you put your foot on the footrest and use the gas pedal that way instead of a big one.
Needham has fixed as well as added some safety elements to the car for self-preservation.
I put features that had to be on there. I had to do brakes, new wiring harness, directional lights, things that would make it so I wouldn't get killed on the highway. I only had one stoplight on the back, but I put two on, and I added directional lights on it, and I put directional lights up in the front and the cow lights too, so that because people don't know what hand signals are anymore.
The Flying Cloud offers a very comfortable and smooth ride. An engraving in the dashboard explains the origin of the model's name.
It's after a ship, and you can see in several places in the car they have ships. This one's engraved into the dash, but there are other places. There's an emblem on the door. I only have one on right now, but you'll see several places.
So what are the three levers in the middle of the steering wheel there?
One of them is for your ignition, for advancing and retarding your spark. One of them is for lights, and one of them is for a throttle. You can actually set the throttle once the car is going. It acts like a cruise control.
For now, the 89-year-old REO certainly serves Needham's purposes.
I'd like to restore it, but I'm going to drive it until I get another car finished, restored. Then I'll drive that one, and then I'll restore this. It's kind of depressing when you have old cars and you don't have one to drive. So I'm driving this one until I get another one done, and I've got several of them.
That was more than 7 years ago, and in September 2024, he's still showing it off. For Ride Connecticut, I'm Bud Wilkinson.